Hello everybody, today is Sunday, the 1st of October, and I just see all the dirt back there. So today is Sunday, the 1st of October, and I'm going to throw my dice again because it's kind of cool. And I just also wanted to say that my videos are mostly a bit longer. They're not so neat and tidy, but that's how card making goes. So you see the whole process of thinking, of trying it out, of thinking it through and so on. So some might not like that, but I find it hard to dial it down to edit it. So they're just a bit longer. I have them all in here. And first I want to throw the brand. So I'm taking out my brand cubes. Okay. Color cube, blue. So we would have Picket Fence or Happy Doodle Pink and Main. And the funny thing is I have, I think, 2 stamp sets of this one of that, one of that. And now I decide one. So this is blue. It's blue, Picket Fence. Oh, okay. That would not have been my favorite choice. So next one is background, theme, and what kind of card. Okay, so it is Christmas again. Oh, background alcohol inks and interactive. Okay, so I can use my last 2 ones. That will be a slider or a platform pop-up. I'm actually closing my eyes to do that. Put one left. And now this is blue. Green, a slider card. Okay, awesome. There's a kind of, yeah, okay, a Picket Fence Christmas alcohol ink slider card. Okay, so those are the 2 I have from Picket Fence. It's this one. What is it called? Peach and Piper. They're cute. And the other one, I guess, is also Peach and Piper. It's more like male thingy. Okay. Okay, I guess as it is a slider card, it would be fun to have that on the left, and then those slide over to put that letter in there. So I have an alcohol ink box, some felts, which I haven't used. I have used that one. Put them in here. Then I have some papers, small ones and bigger ones. And even bigger ones. I got some cheaper ones, and those are very expensive ones. And maybe I just try to do one of those. And I have a lot of colors, and I got a huge bottle of isopropyl 99% because it's cheaper than a blending solution, and I need to refill my thingy first. Okay, and I have normal alcohol inks. And I have alcohol ink, alcohol pearls. And I don't remember how they are behaving. Or maybe another purple a bit. I tried to take Christmas as a wintry colors. And I'm not good with that. So I'm not so happy about that outcome. I might just try something with those. Okay, and for that I would just put a lot of that on the background. Just cover it all. Oh. Okay. So. And then start with one color on one side. And maybe even just with the blue things. Maybe they make green in the middle. Could be lovely too. And over to blue, darker blue. Okay, and then just blow it around. Maybe I do a little over here. And more blue in the middle. And more yellow over here. I don't know how it should turn out. It's also hard to cover the whole thingy. Like to the edges. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I could also just make a die cut out of that. Okay. And now we'll just let that dry. Oh, I have 2 pages. Oh, expensive paper. So this is that. And maybe I try another one. Because I have it right here, but leave out the yellow. I don't like the green that happened. Cat hair. So same as the other one. Blue, light blue. Actually, I have another. I have blues with sparkles in it. They're from a different brand, but this is baby blue. I like that. Oh, this might be prettier. And then darker blue. Maybe I don't even have to cover it all. I can just leave it like that. Oh! I cannot. Darker blue. So, that's a big color. That's prettier. Okay. Now I just let that dry. This is way better. It's now the next day and those are dry. And I thought about having this one as a hilly border, snowy border. And then in the back that goes behind, that would be like those northern lights. Aurora Borealis or something. Oh, those are diamond painting stones. And this is very, very, very thin paper, so I'm gonna glue it on a card. And those are now A6 cards. So 4 of those, like, is 1 A4 paper. And yeah, so I have those note cards, which are exactly the same size. I'm gonna glue them on. I guess glue shows though. So I'm trying to take glue and then just smoosh it around a bit with my finger so it doesn't have those glue walls. We will call it glue sausage. The word sausage is very prominent in the German language. Like when it goes about everything, it's like it's die Wurst. It goes around the sausage. It's all about the sausage. Das ist mir Wurst. I don't care. That's me sausage. Sausage is me. I'm sorry. So this is now on this. I did not seal it because I didn't want to wait again, and somehow it gets weird and sticky, and I don't like that. doing that because this glue is actually already drying on me. Don't like that. Okay, good enough. And now it's going to be an A6 card. I said it wrong the last time. And then I'm gonna cut some snowy borders or just hilly borders. And then I have all those sliders, and I've rarely used them. And I would just take a long straight one. And in the end, I will have my letterbox there and those bunnies there, and they would just slide over there. And this is cut off, and maybe a sentiment somewhere, but I'm not that far yet. Okay, so I'm going to get a border. Okay, I can make 2 out of this, so I have 2 layers. This will be the back layer, and then I have a little front layer. And there would also be this slit, but first I'm going to cut out that. I always need to pay attention with those borders that I have the stitched line on the right side, and let's see if it worked out. Oh, I should have gone through twice. Maybe it goes. Oh, it goes. Okay, because sometimes I put them on and have the stitched line on the wrong side. Okay, the other one. So, look at those. Be like this, and then go on. Which way around do I want it? This way is a bit. No, this way. So, might be a bit weird though. Okay. Ah yeah, I'm gonna just put that here, and I'm gonna keep the cutout and drop it into the slit then and put it back there. But first I think I'm gonna stamp my critters. I have Nina Solar White. It's a bit thicker, and because it has to move around, I want it to be a bit sturdy. And oh, that doesn't make sense with the grass. Okay. Those are super adorable. Sometimes I put them on the envelope. I have embossed those. One of the first things I did about 3 years ago. I embossed a lot of those and have them in somewhere ready to just put on envelopes. Okay. I can cut off the grass later on. Find it hard when you have something like with a flimsy thing. You could have it a little crooked. I exaggerate a bit. And then the die cut wouldn't work. So maybe start with the top part and just let it drop to where it wants to. And hope it's gonna be fine. So. Okay. And Post in German is exactly the same word. Except we spell it with a capital P. Because nouns, we put a capital letter at the beginning. Okay, I just had to test something because it's not that high, that thingy, that rabbit bunnies. And I want them to walk on that thingy. But that could work. So they are there. And here's the letterbox. I can also put that a bit lower, because I don't want the whole stamp. So that is fine. I'm gonna just, and where does the letterbox go? There. I think this is perfect placement. I'm gonna cut that out of this one. Put that here. And then I think I wanna place it here. Maybe put it on a magnetic thingy so that this holds out. And then I'll drop that in. Where are all my magnets? So it goes in there. Okay. Get the glue. see that it's the right way around. And drop that in here and take off the other part, or it glues down with, oh no, it didn't glue down. Oh no. No. Okay, so alcohol inks behave a bit differently than normal paper. Can I have it? So, also I do have those circles from another set. I'm gonna cut those out, and I wanna have those on the back of my slider thingy as the weighing element to make it stick in the hole and have a little weight to move around. And I just glue 3 of them together. I have not made many slider cards. I've made one to try it out. And I don't know if I ever did another one. So, and now my paper is the smoother side and not so smooth. So I want to have on both sides a smooth side. So turning one around. Okay. Because I don't want to take a coin or something. I find that a bit weird. Now I do color my bunnies, and then I'm using 3 shades of E30s. I don't know, 31, 33, 35 maybe. I don't know. I like those for the bunnies, and I always put the cap back on the marker because I'm scared of it drying out. But I've heard Jen Shirkus say that they don't dry out that quickly. So maybe I should get used to keep them open. I'm also scared of not fitting the right lid on my markers again. But it would also be better for them because sometimes you don't fit the lid directly on the marker, but more on the brush pen, and then that gets more destroyed. And here those are cold grays, 3 shades of it. And for the brown stump where the letterbox is on, I just grabbed a few browns. Okay, so here are my bunnies, my letterbox. It's not much on it, so I have this Frohe Weihnachten, which is Merry Christmas. That will be on here too. And I think I want to make some white speckles, snowflakes, or bigger ones. I could, maybe do that. Add some of those. White glitter paper, white paper. No, I'm just gonna do some white speckles. And then I cut that out from something. And then I put it all together, and it's not much on it. So I have some acrylic paint because I want it to not be see-through. I want it to be dicht. Opaque. I'll take a bit of that, never did that. Then I get my spritzer thingy. Put some on here, and then a brush. And just try to do that. Because I have too much white, so just take it all. It's not so wasteful. At least pretend to use it all. That's thick. Ugh. Oh, fresh. Okay. Maybe one could reactivate that later. Oh, okay, that went on me. How does acrylic paint behave on clothes? So, here go the snowflakes. Plenty. Some big ones. Okay. I hope that gets out. Normally it doesn't. Speckles still need to dry, but I can adhere that to that. I'm gonna just glue that on. It is very intricate, very filigrane in German. And I'm gonna double it up. I tried to keep that in the paper. I took out all the in layers, tried to match it exactly, and then take it out before it glues to the whole thingy. And I guess I'm gonna make another shadow layer later on once I took it out. But just to make it a bit more sturdy, I'm gonna glue that on here. And as it's very, very bendy, I want to keep it in the paper. Okay, that was not too bad. I don't know if I should make another white shadow or a black shadow to show it more. I guess I do a black shadow layer. I need to take those inner things out. Do that with the tweezers. I have so many tweezers now for my diamond paintings. And I don't know what I should do with the eye dot because it's so tiny. I left it in here. It's minuscule. It's minuscule. It's a hard word. I did read Harry Potter, and there minuscule is also a word that comes up a lot, and I could never say it. That's how I got my first subscribers with the Harry Potter. Then I got deleted and had to start from scratch. And some came back, and then I got deleted again. And then I started again. So, because I made my new account with my old phone number, and then that triggered the ban again. That was not fun. But they were correct. It was copyright stuff. So yeah. It's also how I practiced my English. I could understand it quite before that, but the speaking really improved by reading Harry Potter every day for 1 to 2 hours out loud and listening to it, and then working on pronunciation. And there's a few that didn't notice that it's not my first language. Also a few who were mean to me about it, but I think they did not realize it was not my first language. So, okay. Okay, now the interactive part. I have foamed squares, and I'm gonna put them behind here. If possible, 2 next to each other, because I don't want it to tumble over like upside down. So that will be the thing that goes through. Maybe I would have to double up. Maybe that works. And now on the other side, I would take that off. So I'm taking that off. And then add the dots on that, which might show then that might show from the front. Okay, we need to make that a bit shorter. So this is kind of like that. That would already fit behind the bunny. And now it cannot fall out because it's on that thingy. And it can do that. A bit hard, but so I don't know. And why does it stick? Because maybe it made it too wide. My thingy. Okay, I'm gonna powder it a bit, which should always help with the things. This thingy. Also have thingy. Okay. And that will go on here with a distance, or it would not be able to move. So I'm taking foam tape. I think this is 1 millimeter. I don't know if it's enough, because this also stands out a bit, so I don't want it to get stuck on it. That's fine. That's higher than this. Okay. And maybe a little bit here. I hope that works. Now, if that goes over here, it doesn't go to the foam. Okay. So, well, I think they're still not dry, but I can attach that down here. Line it up with the inlay there. And just hope for the best. Okay, now see if it works. No, it doesn't work anymore. Now it's stuck on the thing, on that strip. It's stuck. It needs to get higher. Kind of take that off. I think it sticks very well with to the alcohol ink. Okay, maybe I can get it off. Okay. Yeah. So take it off. Do it again. Okay, it's not too bad. It was actually good. The alcohol ink came off too. Now I double it up. I just put another layer on it. Maybe I try just put it on. See if it moves now. I'm not such a fan of those slider cards because I cannot make them work that well. Now I wonder if I should make it a bit heavier. Like add another layer to that. It should be high enough now. Just putting another one on here. Maybe a bit further down. Get the weight down. So. Yeah, it just has to. Okay, take off the release paper. No, I didn't test again. But I made it quite higher now. So, okay, put in the middle. Aim for that strip again. Okay, now it still works. So then I got my letter box, which goes over here. So right there. So they actually get to it. Like there. Okay, I just glued it on flat. I can cut off the bottom part later. And the black grass is fine because it's winter. The grass would not be green. Now it needs to go under it. Like right there. Okay. So. Now they go and bring that thingy. So let's have to powder it a bit more. Voila. Oh, just moved. Okay. I cut off the part down here. Yeah, I'm thinking about where to place the sentiment, and I don't think it's so visible. It will be cool on the right hand side because once the bunnies are on the left, this is a bit balanced when it's something on the right, or in the center. And I think I'm gonna do another shadow layer, but with white, because I don't see it well. And I don't know. I guess I put it in the middle. I like stuff in the middle. And it starts like that. Okay. I'm just a bit annoyed that the only Frohe Weihnachten I have is so tiny. I have English big ones, but no German ones. We're catching up, but most of the stuff is English, and I love it. Just the people I know, they don't speak English. Like my parents, as soon as I make a German card, my mom wants it. It's very cute. Doesn't matter what I do, as long as it's German. Okay, I'm gonna go on with that. I might not want to do that again. The layers are just, they're not neatly stacked. And I might not use that sentiment again. It's too small. Can't even see the hole there in the H. But now I glue it on and then put it on a card base and I'm done. And I just eyeball the middle of it because I don't want to measure. Oh, that would have an eye dot. Oh, shit. Maybe I just make a white one, because I really don't want to layer those tiny little dots. So, or I have something else. I got those leftover drills from Diamond Art Stuffs, and I think, oh, perfect. That would be perfect, yeah. Put little glue there. And I got my diamond picking pens. And just put it there. Okay. There's a little bling. It is quite empty, that card. But yeah, I'm new to slider cards. It just has to stay that way. It moves better. Oh, cool. Gonna put it in a card base, I guess blue or white, I don't know yet. So I got my card base, which is now exactly that size because I didn't want to waste paper. I would have liked a border, but like that I can make another one with the rest of that paper. And I'm just gonna glue it on here. And for that, I always put it over my table corner because then it cannot move. And I know which side is up and down. And now I put the glue on here because I think it's not entirely the same size. And then I try to put it here. It's a bit bigger on the downside. So it overlaps it a bit, but I don't get, now you can open it easily. So that's still moving. Huh? Okay. So this was the second project with Let the Dice Decide. It was not at all something I would ever choose, but that's good. That's why it's good. So those are stamps from Picket Fence. I like those to just decorate the envelope. Then I got the alcohol ink background, which is not my choice. And slider card, which I rarely do because I find them hard. They're quite simple, but again, they're kind of hard. And Merry Christmas. So, sorry, hope you're not sick by now. Okay, so I thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.